What's up, guys? My name's Kenny. Hope you're all feeling good today. Welcome back to another chess video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to review a game that I played earlier this week, and I will then play a game live 10 minutes right afterwards. So we'll try to make the review pretty quick. The game I'm going to show you, I'm actually playing a 1423. That's one of the highest rated opponents that I played here on chess.com because I am at my highest rating now. At the time of this game, I was 1350, but I'm a little bit over 1350 now. So I'm actually, getting pretty close to 1400. The last video I uploaded was the one where I got to 1300. And I've been playing a lot of chess recently. I've been so addicted. I'm putting so many hours into chess every single day. Playing a dozen or more games every day. It's just, it's a lot. I'm losing a lot, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can. Let's go and get started on this first game. There's not a ton of excitement really in this first game, but one of the reasons why I want to show this game is because I actually promoted to a queen 2 times in this game. And it was a pretty even game though. So let's go ahead and get into it and I'll show you. And also this was a pretty big game because I beat one of the highest rated opponents that I played. So I thought I would show you guys this. So I am playing with black. I play the Caro-Kann here to start. They take. Knight comes out, I pin it. Bishop comes out here. So this is really where this game kind of like, I didn't know what to do here because they played c4. And I took, which this is saying is a mistake. Let me open up the review panel for this just to kind of show some of these moves here. So they go c4, I take. Now what this allows is they can then push their d-pawn. And that is going to win the knight because the knight can't move. It's pinned. The bishop here is pinning the knight to the king, and now this pawn is going to take. I can't do anything about that pawn. So I'm going to lose the knight, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and attack their bishop. So if they take the knight, I can just take their bishop. So they take the knight. First, though, before I take their bishop, I make sure to take their queen with check, so they have to take back with the king, which means they cannot castle now that they move their king. Okay, so now I then take their bishop, but now that allows them to take my b pawn, and here I have to move the rook. So I block the pawn from promoting with the rook. So yeah, now it does say that white has a slight advantage, it looks like, the eval bar, but it is mostly even. So they develop their knight out. I take the pawn. Rook comes over. My rook slides over. I guess my idea was I wanted to pin this knight and then take this knight with the bishop, so then they have doubled pawns here. Their king moves though. The analysis wants me to go here, put them in check, so their king can't move here, so they would just move back. But I didn't see that or know to do that. I just took, but then they did take back with the knight. So yeah. Probably not the best idea for me here. So nothing really exciting here. Okay, but developing bishops, knights, take, castle. All right, here we go. My bishop has to do a little bit of maneuvering, attacking it 2 times. First with the pawn, now with the knight. So I get out of the way here. This bishop comes in, making my rook move. My rook doesn't really have a lot of spaces to go. It can't stay here. It can't go anywhere this way. It's blocked by the pawn. This square and this square are covered by the knight. So I just slide it over right here onto the e-file. But again, it's blocked with the pawn here. So that is going to be an issue. My rook isn't really doing anything here. After a couple of moves here, this knight apparently is not great. I was just basically trying to put pressure on this bishop and then maybe attack the pawn. Knight comes here, which is a check. Doesn't really do much. I don't want to take because then, well, I can't take because it's defended, I should say. So anyway, after a couple of moves here, I then am able to take this pawn real quick. Rook comes in. That attacks my bishop right away. I move this out of the way here, and then the knight comes attacking it again. Got to move it again. But now that allows them to get in with a rook and just steal a pawn. So that's not great. I moved my king over. I don't know why exactly. I guess I didn't want my king to be in the corner or something. Or if they were going to do something with attacking my rook at some point. I don't know. Either way, at this point, I'm thinking I'm losing here. The analysis says it's even, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose this pawn, and then I'm sure this pawn's going to be lost pretty soon. I'm like, this is just not good for me. I've got nothing here, and I'm a little bit probably feeling like I'm losing this game. And here, I do recognize my situation with the rook, right? My rook can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. I mean, I could slide it over here, but that doesn't really do anything because once the knight, moves out of the way or wherever it goes, I mean, I've got nothing. Oh yeah, no, my rook can't go here. I just realized that because the knight would come here and then fork it. So I've got nothing to do with the rook. The rook serves no purpose here in the corner. So I think, what if I push the pawn up? Knight can't take it. And that opens up a little bit of extra space for my rook if it wants to go forward. So yeah, this is basically my plan. Just move this pawn up. And then rook comes here, of course, taking this pawn and threatening this now to take. No. I'm defending it twice. Hold on. What do I decide to do here? At this point, I get the idea. I get the idea of this pawn's got nothing in front of it. Why don't I just march this pawn down the board, one move at a time, and just do this? 1, 2, so 4 turns from now, I could have a queen. And I'm like, what's he going to do to stop me? He's going to have to address this pawn. It's got a rook behind it to give it a little bit of strength, and he does have this bishop here, but I also have a dark square bishop, so maybe I can put that over here or something. I don't know. I got a knight right there, so I'm thinking, what can I do here? Let's try it. It's my best shot at winning, I feel like. So I go for it. I push, moves the bishop here. Now this basically, the idea is probably just to simply attack my knight and also maybe try to prevent my pawn from going forward, but it doesn't really prevent my pawn. In fact, I push the pawn anyway, like I said I wanted to do. Pawn, 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 like I just keep moving the pawn up, right? It's like 3 in a row here, and this blocks the bishop from getting to my knight. The bishop can't take it. That's good. Now, knight comes here. Not a great move. Why? Because I can just move here. So I push the pawn again. I told you, my pawn's on a mission. You can't take it. Because then I just take your knight. And also your knight is blocking the bishop from taking my knight. So it works out for me pretty well here. Knight comes here, of course, to, well, 2 things. Stop the pawn from promoting, which it doesn't really stop the pawn from promoting because I have a rook, but it also opens this up for the bishop to now take my knight. Now, my opponent probably calculated this. He probably calculated I promote, take, rook takes, and then bishop takes knight. But I figured it out one move further, and this is what happens. I promote to a queen, take, I take with the rook. Bishop does take my knight, but then I got this move. It's a fork, check, and take the bishop. So I saw all this, of course, in this position, and I'm like, all right, this is a win for me. Let's go for it. So if you are keeping count, that is 1 pawn promoting to a queen. All right, there's a second one that will take place here shortly. Keep an eye on this little guy in a few moves here. All right, so check. King moves here. That defends this pawn. So right now I'm attacking this pawn, defended by. I'm attacking it with 2 pieces. It's only defended by the rook. King moves over to defend it, so now I can't take it. Instead, I slide this rook over here, taking this pawn, and yeah, what do? They move their B pawn. Now I could take this en passant here, but I realized something. I realized by pushing this forward, you're blocking your rook from defending this square. So check, and now I can take this pawn. So that is a win for me. I mean, I've got 2 pawns over here. I'm feeling pretty good about this position here. And of course, the eval bar is saying that I am winning. And it's no doubt about that. I mean, I think winning the bishop earlier really did that for me. So now it's just a matter of finishing the game out. And what do? Pawn promoting, 3 moves away. 1, 2, 3. Queen defends the bishop. Says mate in 3. I don't think I find mate in 3 because I... Oh yeah, I didn't even realize this was a discovered check. So they had to move their king. Wow, didn't even think about that. So it's a discovered check. queen promotion, and defends a piece all at the same time. That is insane. Check. King takes the bishop. I'm going to be honest with you. I moved here without even thinking about the fact that they could take my bishop. I just thought that I was checking the king, so that's a little bit of an oversight. But if I wanted to just say, oh no, I saw that because the next move is checkmate. I didn't see this either, actually. For some reason, I have a thing about if the king is connected to a rook like this diagonally, I always think the king can take it. And I just, for some reason, ignore the fact that the queen can move here and that this is defending the rook. For some reason, I don't think about that. I don't have a lot of ladder checkmates that end like that. I usually try to keep the king away from my rook. But either way, this would have been checkmate here in one, but I do not find it. I go here. Somehow I see that this queen is defending the rook, but I just didn't see that the queen was defending. Make it make sense. I don't know. My brain sometimes doesn't really make a lot of sense. All right. Anyway, here and here's checkmate. So, yeah, pretty simple game. But, I mean, I got 2 queen promotions. And if you remember earlier in the game, I guess I should go all the way back to the beginning here. Didn't even get to use my original queen because we just traded them right away. And I never do that in games. I never do that. This was also a really tricky situation to be in. And I'm just so happy that this worked out. Because I thought I lost a knight here. I should have lost a knight probably. But that works. So anyway, guys, there's the first game I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and open up. Let's go to play a game real quick live right here. There's the queen. There's the move. So yeah, pretty simple game. But all right, let's go ahead and get started here on a 10-minute game. Let's see if I get the white or the black pieces here. We get the white pieces, so we're going to play a London. A lot of Londons, and I still have not mastered this opening yet. My ELO rating is... Oh, that's interesting. Bishop here. I like to try to trade this bishop off. This is something that I've been told, hey, yeah, try to get that bishop by moving the queen up. And I don't know if it's good or not, but can I take this? Oh, this doesn't look good. Wait, where can this go? If I go here, does he have a move against me? Can't take my pawn. No, because... No, he can't move the bishop away because then I take the knight. Knight can't go... Knight can't go anywhere. And then I take the bishop for free without him castling. He's supposed to castle, I think. I want to see how this works. I might be miscalculating something here, but I don't think so. Now he can't castle. Knight can't do anything. Okay, do I move here? Or here? Here, knight moves here. I don't know if he could trap my queen if I get my queen in here, though. Here, he moves here. Here, 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 and then rook here. And then, do I have any... I guess I can take this pawn. Let's try it. Or I could go here. What does that do? Probably not much, right? So this is coming. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I'm probably trapping my queen. But I want him to move the rook because that'll prevent him from castling. It's saying this is the modern defense. Okay, now. Let's move here, because now I can take this pawn. Hopefully I'm not... I keep thinking that I'm playing a dangerous game here. And I'm thinking that I'm like blundering something, or I'm going to. So now what are my moves for developing? He wants to move here. So I think I have to move here to defend this. I could castle this way. Okay. Bishop. That would give up this pawn here. And put me in check if I castled that way. What if I go here, attacking the bishop and getting my queen to safety? Now, he can't just move his rook back. Not now, but once I get my queen out of here somewhere, I don't know where I would put it, he could now have an open file here, which might not be great for me. And moving this, I do want to castle this way probably because I pushed this g-pawn. I should be good, right, to take, hopefully. Now, if he moves his queen up at all for any reason, this is checkmate. No, it wouldn't be because the queen can defend. It would have to move somewhere where it can't get back to the square, I should say. Probably want to move my king all the way into the corner here. I wonder what this move would do. It would defend the pawn. Knight move. Okay, this knight can jump up pretty good. I don't know if I want to do that yet, or... I feel like I want to move the queen so I can push this pawn, is actually what I want to do. We'll move the knight up first. Okay. Let's see. Can I move this knight up here? Check. King has to move here. Oh, I might be able to do that. We'll see. I feel like that's good to put pressure on the king like this, but if he moves this knight, I don't know where you would move it. I guess here. Then that kind of ruins the whole idea. But then I could take with the pawn. No, because this knight has it. Checkmate? No, the rook. What am I saying? I'm not used to a rook being there. Sorry, guys. I was being an idiot. Oh my gosh. Queen doesn't have any checks on me. Yeah, I definitely got to get my queen somewhere. Maybe I move the queen over here. Okay, what are you threatening? Can't go here. You threatening to take here? Weaken this pawn if I push. I guess I want to trade. And then this is a fork. I think. I don't know if I can do that or not. This might be bad. I think I want a pawn there. And then, okay. Oh, that's checkmate. Okay. For some reason, I thought the king could move over this way, but yeah, no, it couldn't. Yeah, that was just a bad move by my opponent to take with the queen. All right, let's go ahead and review that. Interesting situation to get into. I guess they were okay. Maybe pushing this pawn wasn't great for me in the end. Okay. Apparently I should have gone here, forcing it to go here, but I don't know what that does. I mean, it gives me 2 pawns here. And then, of course, I would have to go here anyway. Everything here is pretty much the same. Yeah, maybe taking this pawn is really not necessary. Maybe the big thing is just preventing them from castling. That might be the main advantage to doing this whole maneuvering. You know, I don't know why. I watched one video that was like, if you're playing the London and they decide to go with here, or sometimes they'll actually go here first, and then you can tell by this setup that they're going to put the bishop here. So then you preemptively put the queen here on in line with the bishop. So then when they do go here, it's like, okay, now they go here and you take like this. And this is usually what's supposed to happen, right? But this was unusual because I got to go back to the actual line. It was unusual because they went here. And yeah, I don't know what the idea was. Yeah. So anyway, let's see what happened here. So it does say that I do have an advantage. Okay, so taking with a knight was the best thing to do, which I'm glad I didn't make this. What would have happened if I moved here? What would I have given up? Taking the knight here, and then of course they have this is a weak pawn now. But yeah. And then they would be able to take this pawn, right? Probably. If I went here and they went here. Yeah. And that would be check as well. And they could take this pawn. So yeah, not a good idea. Thankfully, I mean, I can't calculate all that stuff, but yeah, not good to go here. Okay, so in this position, this was the top move. Let me wait for the computer to see if it gives me a better move. No, it does say that was the best one. And apparently you should have just taken and then have me take this. Oh no, that's still mate. It's mate either way. Should have taken with a king, maybe. Yeah, this would have been a little bit of a longer ending to the game, but the way it ended, I mean, hey, it was cool to me. I didn't even realize that was checkmate. I was like, oh, only move, gotta go here. But no, the rook is defending that square. Okay. Well, there you guys go. There's another chess video for you guys. I've been playing chess every day. I've been playing a lot. I've been addicted to it recently, the past couple of months. I don't know if I'm going to slow down or when I'm going to slow down, but I actually thought about making a second channel. It's just a chess channel and upload my games like every single day. I thought about doing that. I might do that. That might be something that's coming here in the upcoming year. I mean, hey, 2024 around the corner here in a day or two. I thought maybe make some changes. Maybe start doing a major chess push. I mean, I want to get up to I'm 1300, almost 1400 right now. I mean, my main goal is 1500 in the short term. I think that I can get up to 1500 here in, I mean, a couple months or so, depending on how much studying and stuff I get done. But my main goal is somewhere around 1600 is not enough. 1800. I would say 1800 is like the big number for me. Of course, 2000 would be incredible, but I don't think that's going to happen for many years, if ever. I don't know if I'll ever be a 2000. I think I can be if I love chess, if I keep playing and learning over the years, then yes, I will probably eventually get to 2000. But as of right now, you know, where I'm at right now, you know, and it'll be really cool to look back on some of these videos in the future and just see where I was. So anyway, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video. Let me know if you want to see more chess content. And have a great New Year's. And I'll see you guys I'll see you guys in my next video on the channel. But if you're only watching chess, I'll see you guys in the new year.